So we got Jack, no, not Jack Thornberry, but Jack, the owner of the white 240Sx hatch, that we're gonna be throwing this 1998 1UZ VVTi in. You guys can see there's no truck. This is a car, dude. This is a Toyota Corolla, and we got the whole engine just chilling in the back seat. You came from how far? SF. Dang, San Francisco, baby. That's dedication. That's right. So, I believe he definitely saved a bit in gas. So, it's definitely a big plus. But, let's go ahead and get this motor on out, this Corolla, and let's get it on the engine stand and get it situated and ready so we can throw it into the S13, big dog. You ready or what? Yeah. I know the Collins adapter kit already came, the motor mounts, the whole clutch, flywheel, etc. Now it's time to get it up on the engine stand, go over the motor, make sure it's all good, so when we throw it in, it's going to now be, you know, last long. Longevity, baby. So, let's go ahead. We got Jack, we already got Chris getting... Sorry, big dog. Use the name. Sorry, big dog. There's two Jacks here, there's Chris, there's a lot going on, big dog. There's you're right, it's hectic there. So we got the Queen getting ready. She's almost due because we got the whole cruise for Danny D barbecue this Sunday, baby. We're gonna be a whole caravan going over there, and I'm gonna be taking a video, having you guys follow along with us. So you guys will definitely be a part of that. Jack, what are you working on, big dog?
Both these 240s driving today because
this
one,
I know you guys didn't see this, but the Mishimoto radiator came in.
Yeah, just the radiator, right?
We
we went ahead.
We got the valve cover and the intake side all polished
both upper and lower.
And we do offer those services now. So if you guys want your build to be done, you guys bring it in, just let us know. Boom. Get everything polished up.
Whatever else we're working on your car. So this one came in for an engine bay cleanup. It was obviously imported from Japan, so doing our basically cleanup in the US. He just wanted to go over it so he can now start daily driving it. And on top of that, he's seen the Queen have it polished, he's seen Fred was polished, and he asked if we did that as well. Boom, knocked that out, got both those, and we did a nice little engine wire cleanup as well. And then on top of that, since me and Terry are now opening up a new shop, and like I said, every new shop is a new evolution, just going through and kind of being meticulous on like the hardware, the wiring, how things are fitted, so just overlooking a lot of cool things now. So right now, I'm just finishing off the battery relocation kit for this, so we can just clean up the engine bay. You already know we offer that kit as well. So just went ahead, threw that in there, nice and clean. Then I'll be jumping off to the 1UZ. I'm not gonna pop the hood now, but we got some stuff that I need to do. We'll show you me getting that done. But basically it's just the intake, already situated the coolant lines, and fill that up with coolant, power steering situated. So now I'm actually gonna drive it, put it around back and forth. It has a slave, clutch pedal, all that good jazz. We just had Austin get the front end situated because now since we have a bumper and a hood, fenders that we're going with, we've seen that the light placement wasn't to Terry Thornberry performance standards. So went ahead, cut all the brackets, redid them all again. So we're just knocking that out, and that's really the main thing. So I'm on the Queen, we're on the black right-hand drive, and we're on the burgundy 1UZ. And you've already seen the 1UZ called the other 1UZ. Now I got a 3UZ VTi.
No, this is still 1UZ. Yeah, it's just the newer one with the VVTi.
Oh man, sorry ladies and gentlemen.
So it's just a LS400 1998.
So 1UZ non-VVTi, JDM spec, USDM VVTi, 1UZ USDM spec. So it's gonna be cool. We'll see if we can maybe drive this one, do something where we can see if we can do a comparison, right? And then when that one's done, we can come back to the video and be like, I don't know, something cool, right?
Line them up, dog. Line them up. VVTi versus Non-BBTI, baby.
But line it up in like a couple of videos. So we'll line it up somewhere here, and then when we finish this one, we'll line it up, and then you guys will see it basically in virtual world. The 2-car. Like I said, we'll keep it. Enough talking.
So we already installed the front bumper. The guy actually brought us some brick headlights. So we are actually making some custom headlight brackets that literally bolt on to the OEM chassis. And then not only is your headlight bolted to the fiberglass, but is now bolted to the nice headlight bracket that I made up for us. Hey Chris, where's the other headlight bracket that you got done painting? Is it still? Oh, it's being dried. So let's go over here. It's still being dried. Chris will bring it to us. So I can't find it. Chris will bring it to us, and I'll show you guys a more in-depth on how I made it and how it literally bolts straight to the OEM spec chassis and then goes to your headlights. And then not only did he bring us the headlights, but he brought us a nice brand new grille as well. So this whole front end, this whole chassis is going to look super mint when we're done with it. So stay tuned, you guys will be seeing the reveal, baby.
Well, I'm just cleaning up this wiring back here, and I'm looking over, and it looks like the boys are doing a rear-mounted motor swap in a Camry. Got a whole configuration going on.
Go ahead, keep going, Chris.
There he goes.
There she goes.
Pull it out, pull it out.
Oh shit.
Your hand, the hand.
You good?
Yep.
Jack's
becoming part of the motor.
Going up on the motor.
But it ain't crazy if it works, huh?
Dude, we didn't even have a jack. We had to bring it in with 4 fucking people.
4 dudes. We call that manpower. Not horsepower, manpower. All right, let's drop this thing.
Lower it?
Yes, sir. What's up, old girl? You ready to meet your home?
All right, hold on. I'll go get the dolly so we can put it under there, and then we're gonna roll it around.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Sheesh!
No, we did not just do a rear swap in this girl. My boy Jack over here said, I don't need a truck when I already have a 4-door, baby. Just shove that thing in the back. Look at that. She made it all the way from the bay down to here.
Pull it. Ready? Coming down.
Yep.
Good?
Yep, lower it.
All the way. All the way. Yep.
There it is. Oh man. Terry, how was that? Chris, how was that?
Fun experience.
Jack, how was that?
First time was way worse.
How was that? He's like, no words. He's like, no words.
You guys all had to lift
We brought it downhill from like a fucking ramp, and we had to like push it down slowly, and then we had to all lift it up without no fucking jack, just straight in, and then we fucking dented the fuck out of this shit.
Well, I hope you guys had your Wheaties in the morning, right?
Hell no.
He said, hell no.
We got off of work and then we did that shit.
Oh man. All right, the jack's off, car's down. We're about to get this old motor inside the shop. You guys will see the further damage.
So we got Jack putting back on the door, and he's gonna be heading back to San Francisco. But what I wanted to show you guys was the headlight bracket that I just made. Look at this. So it literally mounts up to the OEM location and then goes in right where your headlights would be, perfectly. Exactly how Chris is demonstrating. Headlight goes right in perfectly. Just have to take off those 10s. But Johnny showed up.
Oh shit!
Sheesh.
Am I gonna be on YouTube now?
Yep. Just checking out everything that we've done so
we're about to
far.
go take this for a spin. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Exactly. Exactly.
But he actually brought the 4th wheel that was leaking and flat on us, so we actually can throw that back onto the chassis. And now we actually, you know, when we're test driving it, we actually look good when we're cruising and testing, you feel me? So
That's for sure.
How's that one been going?
everything's been going great on this.
It's about to start up too. We're about to start up.
We did the full battery relocation already. From bumpers all on and installed with riv nuts and Allen key heads. Dang, Chris. Looks like it lines right up perfectly, bro. Weren't you saying something earlier that my measurements were off or something like that, dog?
They were a little off.
They were a little off, huh?
They're a little off, but it's okay. It works. It works properly.
They were a little off.
A little off. They work very properly.
They were a little off, but yeah, they work perfectly.
Properly, not perfectly.
Oh, properly. Sheesh. Nice and strong, so you don't have to worry about the fiberglass breaking in your headlights. Because these are expensive headlights, guys. So you don't really want to rely on just thin fiberglass holding up these 10-pound, 11-pound headlights. You know what I mean? The brakes are on, baby. And then the grill. Are you ready to throw the grill on, Chris, or what?
Yep.
But we gotta lower the front end, lower the rear end, get it all situated, get some brand new tires on these Kansai tandems, and this car will be ready to be picked up and ready to be daily. Oh, here's the grill. Man, beautiful. It's glaring in the sun. But Jack got the Corolla all put back together. We got the 1Uz already out. Again, we already have all the adapter plate and all the little goodies that we're going to be installing with the KA trans inside the S13 hatch. Are you hyped or what, big dog?
Hella hyped.
And this thing's gonna feel like a monster in this 2,500 pound chassis, bro. We're gonna be burning tires. We're gonna have to change up your wheel setup or something. Got the 1Uz S13.
The first rib, you can see her, she was idling up, surging. Now she's back down. So not done yet. Still got some things to figure out. It's all good. She's nice and calm.
Does the mile per hour work and everything?
I actually did not even check. I was just driving. I was feeling it. Make sure the steering felt good, shifter felt good, no vibrations, all that stuff like that. Then I'll go do a check and then do all the electronics and all that stuff, you know.
And Johnny's gonna be able to rip it too. Sheesh. She sounds good. Got the hood all on. Everything's on. There it is, the 1Uz S13 Top Gear Barber Johnny's S13 is ready to rip. We just gotta dial in a couple more things, keep it for about a week, drive it, work out all the kinks if there is any, and then have the man come pick it up so we can get this thing painted, looking right, looking tight, and then you'll be seeing it at the shows, the VIP section, everything like that. So we had Johnny drive the old S13 1Uz What do you got to say, big dog?
Yeah, so if you need a car and you want it to be kind of fast, nah, I'm just kidding. Hit up these guys.
That's right. Chris, how was your break, dog? How was your break? You were in the restroom, weren't you?
I was suffering,
You were
bro.
suffering?
The demons were coming out, dog.
Sheesh.
That's no break, bro. That's freaking torture.
Hey, Johnny said you haven't even got lunch for us, bro. Didn't she say you were gonna go get In-N-Out for us, dog?
I
What's
was
up?
fighting demons, bro.
Oh, okay.
I had to go fight the demons, and now we have space.
Hey, I'm glad you survived, and you're living another day.
Made it.
Lives another day. So this is what we like to see. Smiles on people's faces. Jack, why don't you have a smile?
Fuck
Jack, why don't you have a smile?
Fuck no, dude.
Why aren't you smiling, dog?
Hell no.
Oh man. So there's just a couple little things that we have to do. New power steering washer because it's just leaking a little bit of power steering fluid. Button up some of the wiring so the tach works and everything else works as OEM. And then everything will be good to go so that Johnny can get this thing painted and make it to all the shows that he's been missing. So
And people are gonna look at it and be like, well, it doesn't have plug-in handbrakes, so it's not a real drift car.
true.
Right?
That's true. Why does it have a V8 for?
Why does it have a V8? Because
Hey,
big pony
where
power.
you going?
right
What are
here.
you doing?
In and out bound. About to go
In-N-Out?
pick out some Firelicious burgers. Finally, we about to get some lunchers. Finally, huh? It's about time.
2 o'clock? What time is it?
Usually like at
probably
5.
3 o'clock.
Usually like at 5. Right now it's early, but it's cool.
You're right, you're right. We're getting a little pregame. Jack and I have been working on the S13 with the 1UZ, working out all the little kinks because we test drove it, and like I was saying, there was just some little things like the power steering washer and the brakes were just being held up and having brake drag. So we changed the master cylinder. Now everything is all good to go. Everything is all fine and dandy now. Now we got the S13 right-hand drive Sylvia looking all proper and good. Whole front end is on. Lights turn on. Everything is good to go. So all that jazz is good. Man. And then Austin couldn't make it today to work because yesterday when he was welding up some pipe, I guess his welding helmet wasn't on the full shade and it was like on 6 or 7, and his eyes did not like that. So we went to the doctor today. He got some medicine for your eyes, I guess you can say, or some antibiotics for your eyes so it can heal up a little bit quicker. But yeah, make sure when you're welding, you make sure you check your shade, you make sure you check everything to make sure everything is good to go, because that is not fun. Then we got the Queen, gonna get ready for this weekend. She's almost done as well. Just have to put a battery in it, test her, make sure she's all good to go. because Patty was saying that the battery was being drawn sometimes after like 3 or 4 days. If the truck wouldn't, if it wasn't starting up, then obviously the battery would die. And the running lights.
Well, the running lights and the dash. It's the dash and the tail lights. They're synced together. So there's a wire somewhere that's touching your ground. It keeps on popping the fuse. Going back to what Terry's saying, battery drain. It's not a parasitic drain. Since it has a bed dance, right? You've got 2 external batteries for the bed, and they have a breaker junction to the main battery that starts the car. So when it's on, and when those 2 batteries start to run low, it's how series circuit works. It'll take voltage and it will shoot it through, right? So batteries at 12 volt on this one, these are 10, right? 12's gonna come down and equalize it, so you'll be at like what, 11? And then as those 3 drop, like I said, I'm already rambling on. So that's the drain. It's trying to charge those 2 batteries up that are dead. When you drive the car, it charges all 3, right? And you're good to go. But the rear 2 need to be on a trickle charger. So that's the queen. I already told you about this old girl. She's all getting ready. Next, we'll drive her home, make sure it's all good as far as daily driving, right? Change the oil, because it was on a 20 weight, which is way too thin for an SR. So we'll bump that up to a 40 weight. Got that all situated. And then you already seen how the bricks look, the grill, the corner lights, the fitment's now on point. It's even got the front jacking bash bar in there, so that looks correct. New hood pins, those are on. Hood latches, my bad.
Arrow.
Yeah.
So everything is nice and tight.
Did you show the 1UZ putting down the street or no?
I don't think so.
Took Johnny for a ride in it. I drove this for the first time today. Everything felt great, just dialing it in. You guys heard it. Oh no, you did, because it was idle surging, remember?
Yeah, but I did, but they didn't see it like
go. It just popped in. So when you guys heard it, it was idle surging. It's still just running through its little checks. I saw some wiring to get through. But we drove it. It held idle, held water temp, oil pressure, no leaking. There's just a power steering leak, which is fine. I'm gonna take it for one more putt. Terry we might record or might not, but just an update on the cars today. We got Geo's bone stocks. Geo's, I don't know if Terry told you about that one. That's dysfunctional. So that's the lead trucker with the horns. So we did an SR20DE, and none of you guys know why, but in reality, he already had an SR20DET in the back, right? He already had a 240. So
black top as well.
This one was literally sitting in a farm. You'll see some scratches. We cleaned it all up. Goats were on it. Super rare 4-lug work wheels. So he sees that these cars are in market right now as far as holding value, right? So he's cleaning it up, see what we can put on the market. He's gonna sell it, but me and Terry know deep down that once these cars come from us, like we're working on it, he's not gonna want to sell it. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna want to keep on driving. So, like I said, this is, I would say bone stock, but it's a bone stock motor, upgraded T28 turbo, MLS head gasket, it's studded, coil rad. It's making right around 12 pounds of boost, which to be honest, guys, on an SR,
it's plenty to party.
More than enough to party, it boogies. So some of you guys out there that are trying to get greedy with your turbo setups, hey, that's on you. Me and Terry know that honestly 10, 12, like it's more than enough for daily driving and having some fun. We got Rudy on patrol. You guys seen the 1UZ VVTi get pulled from the Camry. So that's sitting there, so I gotta clean a bunch of this stuff up. Just all the vacuum lines.
And that's going in that white S13 right there.
We haven't shown you that one, so we'll show you that on the next video. So we're just giving you guys a little finishing the day off. So that's where that motor's going in that white hatch. He's all the way from the Bay too. Guess what his name is? It's Jack. You guys already know.
Dragons breathing, boy, cause I know I do.
Bye.